one of the things I want to bring out to you is that, yes, it's true, the late Ofula Chebukati was unwell. He was diagnosed with brain cancer. It's called glioblastoma, fourth level of cancer, in April 2023. Because of the stage in which the cancer was, the doctors recommended that he needed to undergo an immediate surgery. And the family, having explored many other options for that medical attention, he was taken to Germany. And he underwent an operation which was very successful. The tumor was removed. And he was in Germany up to the month of July of 2023. He came back. And when he came back, many of you will remember that he resumed his public life. And if you remember, from July 2023 up to the end and a bit part of the early 2024, he addressed very many international forums on matters elections. And he was invited to various forums, having successfully conducted the Kenyan elections and having become a very respected authority within the matters elections. During that period, he also started writing his memoirs. He started doing research. He was back actively to his game of golf. I remember I had several rounds of golf with him at Karen Country Club. Come the month of April 2024, it was discovered that the tumor had recurred. And because of that, he had to go back to Germany and underwent a second successful operation where the tumor was removed again. He was in Germany until the month of August 2024. He came back home, having undergone a successful operation. He came back home. He went back to his duties, back to his family. He was a farmer, so he could visit his farm in Kitale. Unfortunately, in December 2024, while going for a checkup in hospital, it was discovered that the tumor had recurred again. And he was in hospital from mid-December up to early January this year. When he was discharged, he came back home as the families considered whether to explore possibilities, and as they consulted widely with the doctors and experts, whether it was necessary to undergo a third operation or what other advice would be there in terms of managing that condition. So he went back to hospital on the 12th of February for bi-monthly routine checkup so that the doctors could assess the situation and advise him. When he went back to hospital on the 12th of February, the doctors were of the view that he needed to be admitted. He had some problems with his chest. So he was admitted on 12th. He was in hospital. On the 15th of February, he was taken to the ICU. He was in the ICU from the 15th to the 20th of February, when the family received a call after midnight indicating that the late Ofula Chebukati had suffered a cardiac arrest. Now the widow, with the brother-in-law, the 3 sons, and myself, his 2 sons. Yeah, the daughter was not there. His 2 sons. We went to hospital, and when we got to hospital, the information we were given then that the doctors had made an attempts to resuscitate him that were not successful, and he passed on at 11:35 that night. Some of the issues that we want to clarify is this, contrary to what may have gone on in the public media, is that at no material time was the immediate family or any other member of the family called upon and informed that he was clinically dead and there was any need for him to be switched off any life support machines. All that as a family we know is that until the time the family was called and that information was given that he suffered a cardiac arrest is the point in time that the family came to the sad news that they were losing their husband and father. So that's information we want to make very clear, that there shouldn't be much speculation. He worked and successfully completed his tenure at IBC. And like any other human being, he suffered from human frailty in terms of health. And it was a condition that he didn't know until the time it was discovered in 2023. And when it was discovered, it was unfortunately at quite an advanced stage. But it had been managed well. Therefore, as a family, we are saddened with this loss. And the family, for purposes of the fact that he was a public figure, and for purpose of keeping good records for posterity, his grandchildren and anybody else, the family is still considering a postmortem as a routine document to consider, and for any other information that the family may require after the postmortem has been done. So the postmortem may be done anytime between today and tomorrow.